Hello guys, and welcome to this cast of this week's Jobo League match. Jobo Team League match, I suppose it's the full title. Confed against Ammon's Rejects. And it's gonna be Confed's Shortland against Ammon's Rejects. ShortlandVsEdennil, I guess is his name. Map's gonna be Bridgehead, Lad Edition, as always. Spawning in the top, or I guess in the left, on the left side, on Bridgehead. Playing for the Confederation. It's the orange term player Shortland, aka Shortlando. Hype. And spawning on the right side of Bridgehead, Lad Edition. Playing for Ammon's Rejects. It's ShortlandVsEdennil. Hype, boys. So we'll have a little TVZ going on right here. Bridgehead, interesting map. Because of like the back rocks right here. But also because you can wall off here with just a supply depot and the barracks. Because of these lovely rocks right here. Wonderful. Zerg went for the 9 Overlord. So no early pull shenanigans. Wonderful stuff right away. Shortland going for that gas first, which means he's probably wants to get a quick factory, which could play out in a lot of different ways. He could just want the factory quickly for like really quick Hellions. He could just want it for like super fast Banshees. He might even do some crazy tank shit. Who knows? But the most important thing is he got the gas first, and the barracks at 13 supply. In the meantime, our Zerg player going for the hedge first. Makes another drones, is back to 15. Makes another drones, is back to 16. So now we'll only have to find out if he takes gas or pull, or if he's just YOLOing and just making drones the rest of the game, which is not really viable. So he drops the pull. He's a good player. He knows drones can't win you the game. At least not in that manner. So Shortlando got all the gas in the world. He's gonna raise, or rather lower the supply depot. His SCV says fuck it. Just goes straight across the map to scout. So we don't see him spending his gas just yet. So we'll have to wait a little bit to see what he's actually going for. In the meantime, Zerg is taking a gas. Put workers in them. He wants its speed. Oh, the Overlord getting attacked by the Marine. And nothing is really gonna happen. In the meantime, we see Shortland going for a CC. So his gas is still not spent. Which means he could maybe drop double factories. But decides to only go for one factory as of right now. Maybe we'll see a second one, that would be funny. Zerg player just getting 2 queens, gets a pair of scouting links. That also killed the, oh my bad, even two pair of links. So he really wants to kill this SCV. Alright, we see the lovely injecting, which is not automated in HUDs. That's good stuff. We also see him build Overlords way before he actually needs them, so he won't be supply blocked for quite a while. So Shortland, he made 1 factory, he's actually making a second one. Good stuff, but he's not producing anything just yet. If I had to guess, I'd say he gets a tech lab right here. And gets blue flame. This looks like some kind of blue flame build where you get like 2 factories and one just has a tech lab for the blue flame. Oh, the guy in the chat called Shortlando. Yo, wow, the Shortland guy sucks. Yeah, Shortlando, I agree. Shortland. Good trolling as always. Oh, he's going for the first CC though. Oh, and he's getting the tech lab over here. and direct over here. So we'll see. We'll see what this is. He's getting the armory, so it looks like he might be doing some like blue flame halberds. Potentially. Oh, he's just getting a tank, a super quick tank. So it'll be safe against any audience, I suppose. So that's cool. That's cool. So Zergplay in the meantime, getting a Roadrun, getting a Bane Nest, getting 2 more gas. He hasn't expanded yet. It's going to now. A little late. If I was a 10 player in this game and saw it like this, I'd think he'd just all in me. But I guess he tries to make sure behind this. But he's making more drones. Drones. So that's good. He gets all the drones. When we can look at the worker step, he's gonna be up to 45 drones in just a second against 29 series. But we must not forget, Shortland has 3 CCs, which means 3 mules. And mules, oh my god, they're so good. Mules are so good. And it's only like 2 mules right now. The third one isn't even here yet. So, he's getting the blue flame now. He just got a tank against early aliens, I suppose. So that's cool. Now he's transitioning into like the blue flame stuff. He's getting more factories. So he gets a gas. So yeah, this is gonna be just a normal mech game, I suppose. More or less a normal mech game. After all, the Zerg plays morphing 14 Banelings. Well, he hasn't seen anything. So what does he actually know? He sees the armory. He sees the I think. Oh, it looks like he thinks this is like some kind of halberd all in, because there's like Hellions being made and like an armory. That's why he makes the Banelings to defend against halberds. But there's nothing coming, because Shortland is just going mech. He also sees the other 2 guys going down, which would speak against the halberd all in, because you don't have that many workers if you actually do that. You can't support this. But we see first 4 coming, mega attack upgrade and a starport. Zergplay in the meantime, he makes some roaches just to stay safe. Shortland scans. What does he actually see? Let's see. He sees a layer, a gas, and a pole, and some roaches. Scanning the natural, and sees the gas, so that's cool. Does he know about this space? Yep, he saw it building. So he knows pretty much what this Zerg is up to. So now he's trying to take his 3rd base, which is good. He could have a few more workers. But maybe not, because he opened up gas first. But it's still 11 minutes. I think he could have had a few more workers. But it's cool. It's cool. He's getting a 2nd armory for the 2nd upgrade. And how many factories does he actually have? He has 3 here. And none over here. Okay, he's building an Inji Bay to build turrets against muters. And he's just taking position over here to defend the space. And trying to get some scouting done and potentially some damage if he can. With his Hellions. Alright, now he's back to tank production. So what does he actually see? He sees a bunch of lengths. Kites the lengths. Oh nice. Oh, the blue flame really hurts the lengths. Wonderfully done. I think he lost 1 or 2 aliens. Yeah, very cost effective. Nice stuff. Alright, he adds on 2 more factories. Gets the gas that he needs and starts dropping turrets. He's also making another 4. Alright. Oh, now he denies some creep, which is pretty nice. Always annoying as a Zerg player when this happens. And he also manages to get his army back. so you can squeeze out like maybe 1 or 2 more tanks than you would have if you attacked right away. So it looks like the Zerg player is trying to go around, but Shortland already sieged up. You can also see the backtrack since there's nothing here, so he only has to worry about this base right now. And he has all that he needs. Oh, Wailing's coming. Oh, he's trying to come from 2 sides, but Wailing's are going to do nothing. They just get blown up by the tanks over here. Nice. So the Zerg player is just trying to go 5 right now. Getting out some mutas to be annoying with. And probably will try to knock down these rocks. Shortland in the meantime going for the +2 weapons. He has already a tank here, shooting at the roaches. And they're just gonna back off. I believe he could see the depots here. He knows even if he broke down these rocks, he would still have to break down the depots and would lose like way too many units. Way too many units. Also, he starts adding on Vikings against any kind of broodlords or vipers, so that's good. So standard mech. He's adding on more CCs as he gets the money. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, now we have the mutas trying to fly in here. Gonna pick off the SCV, kill the supply depot building. Maybe not. Oh, he goes for the tank, which is good. Gonna get another SCV, probably like 1 or 2 Hellions. Oh, not even. He tries to focus down. He seems a bit indecisive. Oh, the Vikings. So he killed a tank, he killed 2 SCVs and the supply depot and the sensor tower. Not dead. Devastating. And I think he lost like 1 muta. So, but behind this he's gonna go for Hydras and Ultras. Basically he's just trying to get every tech he can to be able to tech switch as needed. He's also going for the +2 missile attacks. No arm upgrades though, so Ultras would be a little bit less strong than usual. So Shortland going for the +3 attacks. He has 6 force by now, 6 Vikings, 17 Hellions, 9 siege tanks and 9 marines. And then he's adding on more force and more Vikings. Oh, mutas over here, but they get repelled by the Vikings and the force. He killed a bunch of SCVs. Oh, but Shortland has 4 OCs, so he doesn't need that many SCVs anyway. And he can easily rebuild those. Now he's moving out though, and he has a maxed out mech army, which can deal with pretty much anything Zerg has at this point, because he didn't get to the high tech quite fast enough. He has only low tech roaches, mutas, corruptors and a bunch of queens. Does he have a greater spire? He doesn't have a greater spire, but he's making corruptors. I'm not quite sure if he realized he has no greater spire, because without a greater spire, like the corruptors are completely useless. They'll maybe kill some Vikings, but the Vikings are just there in case of broodlords and vipers. And that's the only reason he has them. Like, he doesn't really care about them in this situation. Like, he could lose all of them and be fine with this. So, Zerg, he's coming. Yes, Roach laying some mutas. Oh, now he has the vipers. Now this makes more sense. But the vipers have no energy. Shortland is gonna siege up. The Lynx die by the blue flame hellbats. Mutas gonna try to come in, but they just get obliterated by the Vikings and the force. Vikings gonna try to take out some. I mean, Korus gonna try to take out the Vikings, but with the force support, they probably all die for the Vikings. And there's just nothing left for the Zerg player. 6 Lava. He could build like 5 ultras, maybe. but he just decides to GG out instead. He knows this is a lost game. So as always,